One of the most exciting things is to take a program from a client and create something out of it that they couldn't have imagined before, and to see the excitement that they get once the project starts to develop. And I think once you have that kind of mutual excitement about the development of the project, that's when it really starts to be something special and starts to really be a good collaboration between the owner, the client, and the architect. One of the things that's interesting about this phase is that you're given really a blank slate. You're given a totally empty line. You can do anything. In schematic design, you're placing all the big pieces of the puzzle.
And you're moving at a pace where you have to make sure that in the end it works.
The client approaches us with a brief for the project, and we start to really look at everything. We look at the site, we look at the program.
And at the end of the schematic design set, we have a package that addresses each of those concerns, each of those requirements from the client.
There are so many big decisions that are made right now. So it's the back and forth between the client and ourselves and our consultants to really pull together the expertise that we all bring to really make sure we're making the right decisions.
The Lincoln Square project is multi-use, multi-residential with retail on the bottom.
It's right at the beginning of the Avenue of the Arts, which is a pretty prominent site. And so the first thing you have to think about is, where does this building sit in the context of the city? And what does that mean for the building?
Really, one of the main challenges of this project with the residential on this block is length of the facades. We are doing an entire city block building.
There's a really interesting interaction between the existing character of South Philadelphia. It's kind of a mix of residential between the center city aesthetic with the amenities that go with it. It's really interesting thinking about how you're kind of joining those two worlds, those two styles of living at this kind of intersection of both of them.
You're looking for efficiency of construction, but at the same time giving variety not only to unit types, but we're also trying to provide a variety to the actual facade itself. And these are all components that are fighting against each other.
And I think the owner really appreciates the passion when you carry that through and they see that there's a level of trust. They can trust you to get this vision out there and make it happen.
You want to show that you're invested and that you're excited in the project.
And you're listening too. You're listening to them, I think is definitely key.
Right.
We also have enough experience to go, we've seen this trending, and a lot of times they appreciate that advice and that experience, and that's something that we have to offer as an added benefit.
Faye and I both live in South Philly. We're fairly close to the site, and it's nice because the developer has really let them have that voice and play a part to what type of retail spaces would really benefit them and would allow that neighborhood to really utilize this building.
Having that community engagement and having the community react positively to it really helps alleviate some of the fears that you might have about what you're putting into this new neighborhood on this completely blank site.